That's what the Canes usually do to their opponents. Turnover in the neutral zone and the quick counterattack, and Brian Rust catches iron.
There's a chance in front. Skinner, a big-time answer on Robinson.
Yeah. Well, they started off 11-4-0, and they haven't really dipped since then. They're 13-7-3. They're 4-2-2 in their last 8 on the road.
Wotherspoon for Raquel. Loaded deep inside Carolina territory. Miller off the outside of the net. Russ takes it away. Centers Crosby. Scores! The opportunistic Penguins strike again. It's the captain. It's 1-0.
You got to kind of beat them at their own game, right? You got to hunt. You got to forecheck the living daylights out of them. And when you get the opportunity, you got to put the biscuit in the basket. How about that pass by Rickard Rakell? The vision to know that this captain was going to open up for the one-time right there. Perfectly on the tape. Sid wastes no time.
Chipped to center by Carolina. Carlson first there. Battling an illness that kept him out of practice yesterday, but he's good to go here tonight. Dewar carries it, centers in front, and a save by Anderson on Lazat. Here's Carlson at the line, takes a look, snapshot off the toe of Anderson. Crosby back down, Rust fields it off the end wall. Raquel takes it back, up to Carlson, wrist shot, and a glove save from Freddie Anderson. Over to Letang. He'll flick it to the corner. Brazeau hunts it down there, spins away from all, drives to the net. Save made by Anderson. Haley, thanks so much. Here comes Erik Karlsson charging in for the Penguins. Wrist shot is handled by Anderson.
He didn't sign with them. He went back in the draft, and 2 years later, he was a third rounder by Anaheim. Isn't it funny? Here he is now in the latter part of his career, back with the team that originally drafted him.
Opportunity and jump in the early going of this game, out shooting Carolina 6-2. That one's turned aside though by Skinner. Another one in tight, and 2 quick opportunities and good opportunities from the Hurricanes. Twists away from pressure in the slot. Nikishin shoots, blocked off by Achari. Nikishin for Blake, he'll fire, blocked by Skinner. Rebound loose in front.
He looks like the brawny man.
He does. The brawny man. Brazeau, the brawny man. There we go.
Yeah. Clean up in front of the net.
It is
aisle 16.
It is like extra padding. You're right. He's got like a dual chin strap going on there.
He just looks like a Penguin, man. I mean, he belongs here.
He's making a case to stay for a long time.
Tie up with Raquel.
Face-off win by Carolina off the icing. Here's Walker with shot, glove save, Skinner.
Until you do something really special to help the team win. And that's what Stuart Skinner's looking to do here tonight.
Another active save there. Here's Brett Kulak, outlet pass, gets to Brazeau, trying to split the defense, and he scores! Brazeau with a beauty! What can't this guy do? It's 2-0.
There it is, clean up on aisle 16. We got a mess. You gotta love that. End of a shift. The long stretch pass, tape to tape from Brett Kulak. It gets away from Brazeau, and he sees that Anderson makes the first flinch, right? He goes down early, and Brazeau knows, while he's going down, I need to go up. I can't just shovel it 5-hole. Maybe gets a little help off the stick there, too. It's been almost 2 years since the Penguins scored a power play goal against the Carolina Hurricanes. Yeah, you heard me, 2 years. They're 0 for the last 27.
Here's Rust, shot, save, rebound, score! And there is that power play goal. Anthony Mantha, the big man in front, pokes it home, and it's 3-zip.
Get pucks to the net. First, it starts with the zone entry, right? Comes with speed, and then here. Is Rusty trying to do a lot with this? No. He just throws it to the front of the net. He's got racks there, and he also has Anthony Mantha. The rebound can't be controlled by Freddie Anderson, and the strong stick of Mantha just gets enough to elevate it over the left pad and the glove of Freddie Anderson, and it's 3-0.
Look out, a turnover. Here come the Canes short-handed. It's Jordan Stahl in front. Robinson couldn't get stick on puck. Back to the front of the net. Skinner with a big stop on Riley.
Well, you know, the Canes down 3. They're going to go for it. Short-handed. What a break that is. As that was a 2-on-0, and they just couldn't connect. And then shortly thereafter, that's the defenseman, Riley, who puts it right in.
Here's Kotkaniemi. Leaves it over the line. Ehlers shoots. Glove save. Skinner.
I love the collectiveness. That's Nikolai Ehlers. And he can snipe. And see where Skinner is? Look where his heels are. Right on that red, on the outside of the crease.
Backhand pass, Lizotte. Deflects off Dewar, lays it ahead for Achari. Here come the Pens. Achari to Dewar, skate to stick, and pumps it over the net. Carlson's got it back. Over to Parker Wotherspoon. Cross ice pass onto the tape of Novak. Dips inside the line, wrist shot, score! Tommy Novak! Little seeing eye shot from distance. And it's 4-zip Pittsburgh.
The carriage for the Carolina Hurricanes. They were doing a lot of things right and really pressuring. That's a quick up by Parker Wotherspoon to Tommy Novak. He does a great job of protecting the puck and then gets his head up. And he sees double Nichols, Noel Achari in front of the net. Is he trying to score from there? I don't think so.
Carlson will feed it along for Novak. Cross ice pass, Mantha carries in, over to Brazeau, back to Mantha, score! A little give and go from the big men. And Mantha and the Penguins continue to pour it on. 5-0.
Wow. Best play in hockey. The give and the go. And how about that? The two big men with the buttery mitts. Mantha to Brazeau. Go to the net. Get it back. The perfect redirect. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. It's 5-0 Penguins.
Saw his liney get a hat trick last game, Borky, and now he's got his eyes on a similar fate here tonight. Here come the Canes. Look out. Jankowski scores. And that is an important answer for Carolina with 1:35 to go in the second.
Jankowski. But you're right. The Penguins got caught napping in the neutral zone a little bit. That's how quick Carolina can strike, and that's a perfect shot. Stuart Skinner down just a little bit early there.
Robinson dumped by Rust. And Nikishin will relay it out to center. Aho, cross ice. He finds a man, it's Walker, fires, shoulder save Skinner. Let's get a big stop from Skinner late in the second period, but a couple more goals for Pittsburgh too, Borky, in a 5-1.
Down at their skates. Kotkaniemi just chucked the water bottle at his feet, and that's the only little blip.
Svechnikov over the line. Over skating was Aho, and accelerating ahead is Lizotte. Blake Lizotte over the line. Centers in front. Saved by Anderson as Achari got a stick on that.
Defense and turning it into offense. And that's your fourth line. And even though they don't score, that little play right there, it helps put Carolina on their heels even more and more.
Here's Letang. Novak stripped of the puck. Stahl. Pens were changing. Stahl fires. Stick save. Skinner. To go off the post and out as opposed to off the post and in. And he gets saves like this if you're Stuart Skinner.
No, you're so right. Game of inches, right? And it
399th NHL game tonight for Keandre Miller. As Robinson flips it ahead, Aho streaks to the net, and Stuart Skinner flashes the leather. Here's Taylor Hall. Passes into the slot. Ehlers across Jankowski. Nice move, and then he's stoned by the right pad of Skinner. This is both of those. The final act at home in 2025 is a two-point party on 5th Avenue as the Penguins take down the division-leading Hurricanes 5-1.